Hi, good evening. Most of the time I go out in the morning because I like the foggy, the cold mornings. But it's getting summer and it's my first summer as a landscape photographer by profession. And the mornings are very early, so I have to go more in the evening. So I've came to an area where I shot my first YouTube video ever, and I'm going to just find a composition and hopefully we can find something nice, and else it's just a lovely evening, a nice golden hour, and yeah, let's see if we can find something. Right, I found a part in this area which I haven't visited before, and there are more awesome trees, just like the one behind me. And I think this evening will be an evening about trees again, because these trees are look like one tree if they are one tree below the surface, and maybe they are. I don't know much about trees. I should research a bit more, I guess, but how they come together, how they work together, and I think this is nice to get some photos of this evening. And actually it's very simple. It's just aperture f9, ISO 100, tripod, no filters. Maybe if it just was raining, I could have used a polarizer to get the highlights out of the leaves, but it's just a very soft and warm spring evening, so this should work fine. So I'm going to find some more compositions like these and see what I can find and prepare for a cold winter for even more good shots. So yeah, let's find some. So this is a perfect scouting evening, and this new area feels like a bit like a playground. There are so many trees and open areas in between them, and I don't see that very often in Dutch nature area. So I feel pretty good about finding out this part of this area. So I took some photos, and I'm going to remember places and also other compositions I haven't photographed today, and come back when the lighting conditions are more what I really like, and that's more in the fall and winter, but very pleased. So maybe I find another composition, so I'm going to find some other spots, because actually I'm more busy with finding nice compositions of trees instead of this video, and that's a good thing. So I'm going to find some more. Bye.
These are some of the photos I took this evening, and I edited all of them in a different way, because I just wanted to experiment. And the photos aren't that special, and to be honest, I can be quite hard on myself, but I think I have to go back to this area to discover these compositions again with different lighting. But overall, the trees, how they come from beneath the ground is pretty amazing. I've read something online about especially these trees, and they were created because sheep ate a lot of hatchlings. But the oak trees, like these ones, were doing still pretty okay, but because of the sheep, they grew a lot of underground, and some of these trees can be 20 meters wide under the ground. So that's pretty amazing. That's why they have these special shapes. The last two photos, so actually this one, I took these half a year ago, and there was fog, there was some atmosphere over there, and I really enjoyed this morning. And also this last photo, it has this frosty ground, the blue cold colors from the cold morning and the orange leaves, and I have to come back with this kind of circumstances because I really like it.
One final thing, one of the most frustrating things for me is having some kind of a sunset, not having a composition. In forests, you often can use the bouncing of the light of the clouds to the tree. That's nice, but in forests it's hard to use the clouds in the composition because it's getting too contrasty or whatsoever, and there's no sun anymore on the forest. So. Yeah, a bit frustrating, but nice to see.